Breaking news tonight, we have new information about the Amber Alert that spanned 2 states and ended here in Mobile. The whole thing started with the murder of 33-year-old Brittany McCord. Police say her estranged husband, Joe Quincy McCord, shot Brittany in the head inside her Pascagoula apartment. Tonight, friends are remembering the mother of 2, a substitute teacher who worked hard to take care of her family.
She always had a spiritual quote. She always had something, to uplift me. She was just always positive, She had MS, and she was miserable 99% of her day. She still worked, provided for her 2 babies.
Police say after Joe Quincy McCord killed Brittany, he pistol whipped her 13-year-old stepson, snatched his toddler, and headed for Alabama. That prompted an Amber Alert in Mississippi for Genesis McCord. An Amber Alert that was issued in Alabama an hour later, around 8:15 last night.
So the Amber Alert sounded here right around the same time McCord surrendered to police in West Mobile 3 hours after the murder.
NBC 15's Cassie Fambro asked Pascagoula police about why it took so long to get word of the murder suspect to people here in the Mobile area where McCord lived. She's live where McCord was arrested in West Mobile.
Well, Kim and Greg, law enforcement has to meet a very certain criteria when an Amber Alert is issued, including having evidence of an abduction. Now, when they saw what happened to her mother, they knew little Genesis was in grave danger. 5:15 Tuesday night, Pascagoula police arrived at Bandywood Apartments in Pascagoula. Captain Doug Adams says police found 33-year-old Brittany McCord dead of a gunshot wound. Her teenage son had run for help.
He's 13 years old, ran next door. The maintenance man called us. That's how we got notified.
Police say the teen was pistol whipped by Joe Quincy McCord, his stepfather. He told police his sister was gone, and that's when the manhunt started.
Mobile PD, Mobile Sheriff's Office, the Alabama Highway Patrol, Mississippi Highway Patrol. Took us about an hour to get the Amber Alert out.
Just after 7, the Amber Alert went viral from law enforcement and local media outlets.
He started feeling the pressure. There was really nowhere to go.
Police believe McCord immediately headed toward Alabama, where he has 2 registered addresses, one in Mobile and one in Pritchard. Even though the alert had been active in Mississippi for an hour, it didn't ping Alabama phones until 8:18 p.m. Captain Adams told us he wasn't sure why that happened. Alabama state troopers declined to comment today.
Law enforcement agencies had it. It probably just hadn't hit everybody's cell phone yet.
Tense moments also came after the car McCord was driving was found in Mobile, but the Amber Alert wasn't canceled.
We had gotten word that he had given the child to someone, a family member. Well, he didn't say who.
But that wasn't enough for police. They needed to lay eyes on the toddler.
We didn't lift the Amber Alert until we knew we had the baby safely in custody.
Police also have a reminder for parents if the worst ever happened and your child goes missing. To make the Amber Alert process a little easier, have a very recent photo of your child and documentation with the proper spelling of their name. For now, reporting in Mobile, Cassie Fambro, NBC 15 News.
See, thanks. Joe Quincy McCord was taken back to Jackson County, Mississippi after his arrest here. He faces murder and felony child abuse charges. Today, a judge set his bond at $1.5 million.